Thanks for tuning in. Chicago, Illinois, 35th here at, we're going to head to the Lakefront bike path. So there should be good views of the skyline. We'll head by the Soldier Field Museum campus. We'll go past several beaches, downtown, skyline, Grant Park, Buckingham Fountain, all that stuff. Nice conflict with traffic here. Good. Oh. Changing gears here. But look at this nice bridge here. They got a nice pedestrian bike bridge that heads across Lakeshore Drive and the metro tracks here. And there's nice skyline views here. Look at that. So that goes down to Hyde Park, and the South Shore trains go through here, go to Indiana. Ones that go down to University Park, Flossmoor, all that stuff. Here's Chicago skyline view here. See, look at this nice bridge here. Top of Lakeshore Drive. Look at that skyline, Sears Tower. So let's take a bike ride on the lakefront here. Hopefully I won't lose my head. Is anybody coming? Okay, we got the path here. Yeah, when the electricity goes out, I'll just go out here and live in the woods. I'll camp out in the lake. You can still, I got filtration stuff I use when I camp. I can make water from the lake even in wintertime. And live in a tent. I camped in wintertime. You can camp in winter. You just got to have a mummy bag. Use your body heat to your advantage. But here we're heading along the lakefront here, Chicago. We also have Lake Michigan. We'll get some Chicago skyline views. Thanks everybody who watched the Bud Billiken Parade. That was fun. And yeah, I'm gonna miss the birthday boys tonight because got college friends coming into town. I want to meet their spouses and family and stuff. And we're gonna party down at our own beach party there. Spend real time with real people in real life. It's great. That's what we did at the parade there. We talked to some people there, interacted with the crowd. Some few people said hello. It's good to know. Yeah, 31st Street Beach. Yeah, 31st Street Beach. They got good views of the skyline down here. Every once in a while, 31st Street gets it in the headlines for different reasons, but we'll let people in the comment tell you about that, because they're going to do it anyway. But here's the lakefront bike path. So here I need to head across. See, I was on the walking path. This is the bike path. So they see how they separate the running path and the bike path there. So hey, we'll keep on trucking here. What a beautiful day, even though it's hot. It's 90 degrees. It's a real summer day here, so let's get out here and enjoy a real summer day here. 31st Street Beach. We'll ride past the convention center. Get some momentum here. Yeah, it's a good day for a bike ride. Chicago, Lake Michigan, Lakefront. We just went by 31st Street Beach. We're on the south side heading north. Hey, there's the lake views. Wow, look at this beautiful beach scene here at 31st Street Beach. Yeah. People are in the water. Look at that beautiful blue water. Lake Michigan. Come on. Get out here, enjoy it, have a picnic. Photographers are out. We're out Lake Michigan. August doesn't get better than this. Smell people grilling out. We smell people grilling out at the Bud Billiken. Good stuff here. Yeah, we're going up north. I'm heading home. We filmed the Bud Billiken there. So we took the red line to 55th and went through Washington Park, both the neighborhood and the park, and walked up MLK. And I got to 35th and I'm having heat stroke here, so I hopped on a bike and we're heading north. So you got it there. Yeah, look at the beautiful lake here. We'll get some nice skyline views here. Dim sum. Yeah, I remember seeing August 2nd, they already had that. So yeah, I remember seeing that up at Diversey. Hey, we're getting close to the convention center here. There's this tall grass, naturalistic tall grass prairie area here south of the McCormick Place Convention Center in Chicago. By Lake Michigan here. You see it off in the distance. Yeah, there was picnics all through. We were in Washington Park. We were in MLK. There's picnics all through there. There's picnics at 31st Street Beach. Picnics everywhere we go, except for right here. Like no one's in this stretch here. Just kind of gets spread out. Shows you how vast Chicago is. How vast our parks are. You know, people are always like, "Where's everybody at?" I'm like, "We got room to space out. Everybody's not all crammed into one area." Most people still do it though. It's crowded along the parade route, but. So hey, Lakefront bike path here in Chicago. We got 90 degrees. We got 1234 PM. How about my battery? See, YouTube takes us. My battery lasts longer on YouTube than TikTok. TikTok must drain the battery faster. There's too much going on in the background. Look at that lake. Look at the beautiful blue of the lake here. Lake Michigan. Chicago, Illinois here. Wow, look at this. Look at the boats heading out there. That's a deep blue lake we got today. So the air quality has changed. The sky's bluer, which makes the lake bluer because we're getting the air from the south now instead of Canada. So we're getting less of the Canadian wildfire air. Look at the boats heading out from Burnham Harbor there. Burnham Wildlife Corridor. What's that? Night. Run. Okay. See, look, families out here riding the bike. Look at that. How you doing? Yeah. Beautiful blue waters of Lake Michigan. That's fresh water. Come join me at the lake here. Thanks for tuning in here. Yeah. People tuning in from India, that's great. We're in Chicago. We'll get some nice skyline views. Let's check out the flowers here by McCormick Place. But if you're new to my channel here, yeah, I usually stream on TikTok mornings and nights, weekdays when I walk to and from work. Usually at lunchtime we do a YouTube walk, and that's why I'm doing it now, same time. So I want to be able to, people be able to watch the whole live stream from beginning to end. You know, TikTok, you got to cut out reruns, you know, and it's a lot, stuff gets missed. Here's, look in the hammock there. So here's the entrance to Burnham Harbor, and that's the southern tip of northerly island. And we rode out there sometimes at lunchtime. There's the boats coming in. And they used to have a waterfall here, but they don't turn it on anymore. They don't use this portion of McCormick Place as much as they used to. There used to be a water feature here that was kind of interesting. It was a waterfall, but they're not turning it on. See right there. There's the boat heading into the harbor here. We'll see some really large yachts here. Yeah, thanks for, we got total coverage. Look at that sailboat. See, sailboats can go in Vernon Harbor because you don't have to go under a bridge to get in here. It's on the outside of Lakeshore Drive. Hey, geese, how you doing there? Why? Yeah. The goose was like, what are you looking at? Yeah, thanks for tuning in here. Hope it was a good time. Yeah, Burnham Harbor, a big parking lot for boats. We'll get some nice skyline views here. Chicago, Illinois, coming from south to north. We'll go by Soldier Field, Museum Campus. Get to Buckingham Fountain with that skyline view. Your left, thank you. Yeah, we're cruising now. Burnham Harbor. Look at all the boats. Yeah, the chimes. Yeah, Northern Island's right around here. It's right over there. Well, Joel, every time someone says that, I remind people, if Trump can run in 2028, so can Obama. So, doesn't mean he will, doesn't mean he wants to, doesn't mean anybody else wants him to either, but so you mean you'll vote for a guy that was older than Obama? Or older than Biden? You'll vote for a guy that's older than Biden? I mean, Trump will be older than Biden was 2028. Here's, just joking here. My brain's fried by the heat here. I'm like my egg, my brain's like a egg in the frying pan. Here, we'll cross here. We'll head up by the museum campus here. We'll see if this car stops or not. Yeah, we're going. How you doing? Here, we'll head through here. So there's some ancient Roman column around here somewhere. I always miss it. There's a policeman. Here it is. See this column here? When Balbo came with the flotilla in 1933 from the fascist regime of Italy, they brought a Roman column with them and they gave it to the city of Chicago and they put it out here by Soldier Field because of the columns. And there's a police memorial for the police officers that have fallen over the years in Chicago. But there's an ancient, I just showed it to you, that ancient Roman column, 2,000 years old. It's here in Grant Park. And it was Balbo was the leader of the aviation. They flew from Italy, and that was under Mussolini in 1933. And they named a street after him. So Chicago has a street named after the Italian air commander under Mussolini. It's so funny. So you can actually go to the corner of Columbus and Balboa. But hey, there's the big stage out there. This is Burnham Harbor. We're still riding up from. Now you see why every time somebody's like, go to O-Block, go to the south side, you see how far away it is from where I live, and it's all within the city of Chicago. And I'm not even that far north, you know. I know people with cars are always driving around. I hardly ever, do you ever see me in the suburbs ever? I don't even go to Evanston. I don't even go to Oak Park. I went to Gary. Went the wrong way. Here, museum campus. So hey, we just went by Soldier Field there. Now we're gonna go by the museum campus. And we slow down here because I want to be in control. It's because I don't have two hands on the handlebars, so otherwise I'd be ripping down through here. Here we go, I lost all my momentum. Hey, look at the tunnel. Lakefront bike path here. So you got to do this crossover here. It's kind of a weird maneuver here. Hey, we got it. Everybody's coming. So hey, there's a really nice view to the city of Chicago here. There's Lake Michigan. See, there's the Adler Planetarium, north of the island. And we'll head around here. Look at this view to the Chicago. How you doing on your left? Thank you. Yeah, look at this nice view. You get to the Chicago skyline. The real harbor here. See? There's the Sears Tower. They're ready for summer. Yeah, they're working on the Shed Aquarium. There, look at that skyline. Thanks for tuning in there, yeah. We'll file in here. Blessed. Anita, how you doing there, McRae? Thanks everybody for being on. Thanks for everybody who watched the Bud Billiken parade here. That was nice, and thanks to the mods team there. He did great. And I wasn't even looking at the comments most of the time there. There was so much going on. Hey, let's go up the hill here. Yeah, you can catch the water taxi here. And see, we're just north of the Field Museum. And we'll ride by Buckingham Fountain here. John Baptiste Point to Sable J. Lakeshore Drive.
On your left.
D. Michael's tuning in. That's great. Drake, how you doing there, Drac? Yeah, let's take a ride through Grant Park here. Traffic's backing up on Lakeshore Drive. Hey, look at that skyline. Look at this beautiful day we got here. Hot, summery. Everything's green and summery. Get out there, enjoy it, take a swim. There's Sears Tower. Beautiful Grant Park. On your left, thank you. Hey, here's a bike taxi. So if you just joined here, we're in Chicago. There's the Sears Tower. We're heading back to the Bud Billiken Parade. There's Lake Michigan, Rail Harbor. We're riding up the Lakefront bike path. We're at Balboa. See, I was talking about Balboa. Balboa. South Lakeshore Drive. Heading north. Go by the Buckingham Fountain here. Sing the Love and Marriage song. Married with Children. Sitcom. Al Bundy. That was the suburbs, though. Hey, look at the sculpture. There it is. There's the Buckingham Fountain with the Chicago skyline. Look to the left there. There, put your hand over your heart there. Buckingham Fountain there. Get a nice view of the Sears Tower. It's cruising. Yeah, Tour de France. Yeah, Buckingham Fountain. Just taking a picture of Monroe Harbor. All the boats. Yeah. They're honking at us, see? They're like, look where you're going. Let me go downhill quick. Let me take a dive. Take one for the team. Hey, look at the geese. I'm just gonna adjust my phone. I get paranoid. It gets like a little crooked there. There we go. Okay, good. Let's keep going here. Good. I just wanted to adjust the phone there just a second there. No big deal.
Go left.
Yep. Thank you. So, hey, Chicago, Illinois, we're up here at Monroe, Lakeshore Drive, go by Navy Pier. There's the Rowboat Yacht Club there. There you can see the John Hancock in the gap there. There, we're going downhill. Hey, I like their hat there. We got the hot dogs. Yeah, Monroe Harbor. Look at the boats coming in there. Everybody's partying out there today. It's a hot day to be out there. I bet you the playpen will be just packed. So we're going to head across the Chicago River. We'll go by DuSable Harbor. And we'll go by Navy Pier here. And head up towards Ohio Street Beach. There's the boats heading into Monroe Harbor here. It's pretty windy. I know it's hard to hear me. There's a bike taxi behind me. I can hear it. Chicago, there's 400 North Lakeshore. Woo! Everybody's having a ball. On your left, thank you. Yeah. Hey, you can rent these things at Navy Pier. Bike and roll. There's Navy Pier, there's DuSable Harbor, Chicago, Illinois here. Heading north on the Lakefront bike path. We're about to cross the Chicago River. Trying to keep my momentum going up this incline here. Hey, that's not too bad. Hey, Navy Pier. Hey, we're behind the bikes here. Traffic jam. Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to scare that girl. It just the grate made a noise right when she was walking across it. Hey, there's the Chicago River. See, they gotta have a pedicab license there. There's number 100 ahead of us. Hey, Navy Pier. Yeah, all the bike taxis were going to Navy Pier. I had a bike taxi in front of me and a bike taxi behind me. I was afraid I was going to be mushed in the middle. Here we'll get a nice view of Lake Michigan here from Ohio Street Beach. Look at all the there's all the boats in the harbor there. The playpen. Yeah, summertime. Look at the traffic on Lakeshore Drive. So the Air and Water show's next weekend, starting on Thursday and Friday. We might see some planes during the day practice, but I got to talk to Jeremy and Jennifer and see what they're doing. Here's hey, look at that. There's Ohio Street Beach here. We were here yesterday. Look at everybody enjoying the beautiful sunshine. Here comes the bikes here, so I gotta be careful here. Okay, good. Very congested area here. And you come down that ramp going 100 miles an hour and there's people crossing and stopping and standing there, and there the playpen, the people are swimming. Yeah. There's everybody at the shores of Lake Michigan here. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Bike ride along the shores of Lake Michigan, Chicago, Illinois. Yeah, people are getting out of the water here. It's a big giant swimming pool. The big giant swimming pool. We got wetsuits. Yeah, Chicago loves you. Thanks for tuning in here. Thanks for tuning in here. We got a nice long stream here. My battery's getting pretty low, but I think we'll make it all the way to Fullerton here. Here's the playpen, all the boats north of Navy Pier, inside the break wall. There's the John Hancock, 875 North Michigan, Streeterville. Yeah, it's a good view. We'll go by Oak Street Beach and North Avenue Beach. Let's head all the way up to Fullerton here. Yeah, I really like this bike path in the summertime. It's easy to get around up and down the lakeshore. People use the Bloomingdale Trail. There's other trails as well, go east-west, but this is so nice here because it's such a long stretch. You don't have to interact with traffic. Just want to be good for people watching boats. Well, it's pretty hot today. It's above 90 degrees. I'll look forward to getting the air conditioning and get rehydrated here. Get some ice cream. But that Bud Billiken Parade was fun. I'm going to look forward to reviewing the footage, cutting out the highlights. Thanks everybody tuned in there. It was a good time. Thanks to my mod team. Couldn't do it without you. Keep things civil, more or less, as best we could. People are people. Hey, look at the jet skis heading in here. Yeah, Lake Michigan, right around Oak Street Beach here. I feel like jumping in the water. It's hot enough. Take a dip. Hey man, look how crowded Oak Street Beach is. I've never seen it this crowded. Actually, the only other time I've seen it this crowded was for the Air and Water Show. It gets really crowded for the Air and Water Show. Some people watch it from in the water, you know. And, this is Oak Street Beach here, Chicago, Illinois. Gold Coast. And we'll go by Whispers. Air and Water Show viewing party there. Yeah, I wonder how much that cost. We talked to some people there last year that were partying here. Here it is. Here's the incoming call beer. There you go. Yeah, these people sitting here. Oak Street Beach here. Yeah, look at that. Look at everybody on the beach here. On the Lakefront bike path here. Heading back for the Bud Billiken Parade. 12:59. It's 1 o'clock. We've been streaming for 3 hours. We've been streaming for 3 hours. Thanks, everybody here. Okay, good. I hear you.
Your left. Your left. On your left. On your left. On your left.
Gets really congested here. But here, Ohio Street Beach, we got to pay attention here. Hey, everybody's at the beach today. Saturday. Yeah, look at that. Fun days at the beach here. Everybody get in the water. Oak Street Beach, Chicago, Illinois. On your left, thank you. Look at all the people. Where's the people? They're like, where's everybody at? Where's everybody at? There's nobody who lives in Chicago. Where's everybody at? Think how many thousands of people we saw just in this live stream. So thousands of people at the parade. Now there's thousands of people at the Lakefront. Here's where the party's at. Come to the party playa here between North and Oak Street Beach. Sit on the concrete. It's a big swimming pool. Ride your motorcycle. Your left, thank you. It's a big swimming pool, Lake Michigan. Gold Coast, Chicago, Illinois, 90 degrees, 101 in the PM. Heading up to North Avenue Beach. It's a beautiful day. Hey, look at that sailboat. Hey, we're heading up towards North Avenue. We clear the rear, we still streaming okay? Good. Look how crowded it is on this point. Everybody jumps in the water here. Yeah, everybody's swimming here. See the big swimming pool. Go out there and just bob around in the fresh water there. Yeah, look at this view. Look at this view back to the Chicago skyline there. Look at that. Can you see it there? Yeah, back to the John Hancock, Michigan Avenue skyline. Yeah, I'm on a bike, biking up the Lakefront. We came on, we went as far south as 55th, and we went all the way through Washington Park, Bronzeville, South Loop, all the way back up here to the north side. Heading back to Lincoln Park. Enjoy the rest of the day. I'm gonna get cooled down, take a shower, get into some AC, get rehydrated, eat some ice cream, probably take a nap. Enjoy the rest of my Saturday. Be social there. There. Right across here. North Avenue. Trying to turn around here, I guess. Dropping people off. See, there's hardly any parking spots on days like there's no way you're getting in that parking, you know, and it's so expensive anyway. Hey, we're in the home stretch here, North Avenue Beach, Chicago, Illinois. Yeah, we usually walk across this pedestrian overpass here from North Avenue Beach, both to and from. Hey, they're playing soccer. Wow, it's a hot day. They're doing something out there. Hey, there's the beach. Hey, look at all the volleyball nets. Yeah. See, people coming from playing softball, volleyball. Chicago's such a great beach volleyball town, summertime. Come join us. We're heading up the Lakefront bike path. We're north of North, we're south of Fullerton. I'll get off of Fullerton there. Probably head up to the water fountain. I'm gonna get a drink of water here. Hey, they're playing volleyball in the lake there. Just gentle 6-inch waves. With a beautiful blue lake today, very deep blue lake because the sky's blue. Air quality must be better today even though it's warmer. Canadian wildfires. Hey, they're stopping to get a refreshment there. Go to the Sandbox Beach Cafe, yeah. Go use the restrooms. Good stop. Hey, thanks again everyone for joining me today for the Bud Billiken Parade. We got to see a good piece of the South Side. Talk to the people and enjoy the friends and neighbors there, and Bronzeville, and we took a bike ride up the lakefront here. Enjoyed a nice summer day here, so I hope you have a good rest of your day here. what I'm going to do is I'm going to head up to, there's a water fountain up here. I'm going to get a long drink of water. So I'm going to end this live before I get the drink of water there. And so if I come on later today, it'll be on TikTok. And it'll probably only be because I'm like walking through Uptown or something on my way to Foster Beach or something. But we'll see what I feel like. Hopefully I'll get a good nap in this afternoon, get that AC, take a siesta, and enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Thanks everybody. Thanks to my mod team. Everybody else, thanks for the gifts, likes, and follows here on YouTube. I'm also on TikTok. If you like my content on YouTube and you're on TikTok, please follow me on both. Appreciate it. And thanks everybody. See, everybody's up there at the water fountain here. So, hey, we'll show you the nice skyline view here. Yeah, I thought you returned and I didn't know. There you go. Hey, my fault. Here, I want to show the skyline here. Now I'm doing the same thing. I'm going to the left here. Okay, good. So here, we'll end this live here. Here we'll show you the skyline of Chicago there. So hey, thanks from the south side to the north side. Have a good day there. We'll see you later there. Thanks a lot, everybody. Kenya, thanks for tuning in from Kenya. I really appreciate it. And Jim and everybody else there. Okay, thanks, mods. We'll see you later there. 3 hours of live streaming. That's pretty good. We'll see how many people watch this live.